What's going on to you, Virgo? So you have the High Priestess, the World, the Four of Cups, the Justice, the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So what I'm seeing here for you, Virgos, is the High Priestess is a conglomerate of Virgo and Taurus, a lot of Earth energy. So a lot of you Virgos are very much so secretive. A lot of people want to know what it is that you're doing because you're keeping your cards close to your chest. You're not really saying too much at all, if anything, really about your situation and what you got going on. I'm seeing that a lot of you Virgos are just coming in, doing what it is that you got to do, and then having, just getting what it is that you want done and going about your business. The World and the Four of Cups now represent. So as a result of this, a lot of you Virgos also see the bigger picture for what it is, right? A lot of you Virgos just understand that there's a lot of fakes out here. There's a lot of people who like to make excuses for the stuff really the dysfunctional stuff that they do. And all of that stuff is really excuses, because at the end of the day, we're grown at this point. People are responsible for their actions. And if other people are really that focused on trying to be a burden to other people, then, it is what it is. They have an opportunity sometimes to fix it, but a lot of people choose not to. And a lot of you Virgos just see the bigger picture for what it is. So the Four of Cups represents, the Four of Cups and the Justice represents, I just see a lot of you Virgos, specifically with the Four of Cups, kind of talking to people, but you're not really going to be trying to chase after them. This idea of chasing after people is it's out of bounds. It's way too much. You'll talk to them. A lot of you Virgos don't have a problem talking to people, but the idea of a person having to go hard, right? I mean, even with me, even with me 2-3 weeks ago, probably about 2 weeks ago, trying to talk to somebody and I'm asking them their zodiac sign or whatnot, and they didn't even turn back to say, hey, what's up? And it's like, listen, you heard me. There was nobody else around, okay? I'm in my building floor. I'm in my building lobby. You're there too. There's nobody else around. You've heard me. If you don't want to turn around, don't turn around, okay? The idea, I'm going up the stairs. You can take the elevator, whatever. The idea that, you're unsafe or whatever story you make up in your head, that's your problem. But I know for a Fendi fact, I'm not going over there and talking to you. So the Justice is about since that's the case, a lot of you Virgos understand this. And you're really withdrawing a lot of your energy. A lot of time, people right now, it's really winter for a lot of people in the regard. And what I mean by that is, yes, over here is getting warmer. But when I say winter, I mean you're going to be a lot more cold, in the sense that since a lot of people seem to be so upset at the fact that a lot of you Virgos are, sorry about that. Since a lot of people seems to be so upset at the fact that a lot of you Virgos are around them. You're trying to give them your light. You're trying to give them your attention. You're trying to give them your love. I just see how a lot of you Virgos are like, okay, fine. It is what it is. You're just going to go on about your business and forget about, that type of stuff, because a lot of you Virgos are pretty much done. So I just see a lot of you Virgos still continuing to talk to people, but just like, okay, let's see how it is now that, no one is giving you attention. Are you okay with that? And then you have the Six of Swords. A lot of people are going to be upset about this, because the Justice, this is the life that a lot of people chose. They chose not to talk to you because a lot of people like to flex on Virgos a lot. I be peeping that. And the more honest the Virgo is, because Virgo could be a very messy zodiac sign where it's very much so caught up in the games and love the games. But when a Virgo is very upstanding, they can almost be seen as like squeaky clean. You understand? So the better the Virgo is, the more upstanding the Virgo is. A lot of people usually tend to be very disrespectful to the Virgo. And they don't really seem to understand that all Virgos are really really people with past, and who are really Virgo goes from bad situations to now good situations and being great or good people, most of us. So a lot of times people don't really understand that we're born in the bad and we have past. So this idea that you're going to threaten Virgos, say all types of stuff, wild out, a lot of people are delusional about that. So the Six of Swords represents, so a lot of you Virgos are, a lot of people who know you, who know of you, who know you, right? Who've had some sort of run-in at least one time with you, who know you enough. They grew up with you, right? They know that you've changed lanes. They know that you've changed in a sense that you're less talkative, and that's okay because Virgos are introverted normally anyway, or introverted and extroverted, but that's the problem with them because they're not getting any kind of communication. And then the Eight of Wands represents, well, if they want communication, they're going to have to actually, really kind of put in an effort. And if you Virgos decide that they're not really worth the effort, then you're just not going to talk to them. Then you have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is about how they, because you've had to put in so much work, these people just think that now what? They don't have to put in work. They don't have to take the time to get to know you. They don't have to do anything. They can just chill and relax. The King of Wands is about, so since this is the case, a lot of you Virgos are very much so willing to let go of things. Like, okay, it is what it is. And then you have the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. The King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups is about how a lot of you Virgos as well happen to be in a situation where you Virgos are really going to go on and pay attention, time, money, and effort into things and the people that you want and you engage and you like. Friends, family, hobbies, right? Business, whatever it is, not trying to really be so caught up with the romantic aspect of life, because people have to really start putting in work. And the dating pool, like it is, as I said before, it's getting worse and worse because more real good people, upstanding individuals, are stepping out or getting married. Okay, now the getting married part or being in a relationship long term is great stuff. That's the point, right? So I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about specifically the ones that are getting out. And then all it is that you're going to have or remain is the vast majority, the 99%, are players. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups, Three of Wands, Six of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Star. So the Three of Wands, the Six of Wands, this is about how a lot of you Virgos have chosen, like I said before, to move forward. You're not being upset. You're not being spiteful about it. A lot of you Virgos are just moving forward from your circumstance. A lot of people like to play games. It's cool. And you're going to let all the people who do play games meet each other and screw each other over. The Nine of Swords and the Star card now represents, so a lot of you Virgos also happen to be in a situation where, you're still going to continue to date, but there is very much so an eye out for people who like to play games. And if they do, you're just going to dub them. You're going to bounce. You're going to be like, nah, I'm good. Not even going to talk to them. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. As of right now, I'm coming up on 8,000. Really appreciate it, right? Even if I don't get it by June, it is what it is. I'm still going to continue to work anyway. Shout outs to all of y'all. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. If this reading brought you value, then it means that it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. There's a link in the comment section called the link tree. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website in which you'll find all my social media outlets and ways you can support me. From my Instagram page, go ahead and follow me there. my clothing store, the books that I have that are on Amazon. Buy any one that you want, except for the blue and the black one, and also my private, my website for private tarot readings.